You know, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is probably the most unlucky Spider-Man when it comes to love. And the strange part is that this unluckiness follows him not just in the movies, but also in real life. If we start with Tom Holland, things are completely different. His Spider-Man has MJ, played by Zendaya, and the chemistry they share on screen feels so genuine because it's actually real in their personal lives too. Tom and Zendaya are together. Fans see them as the perfect Peter and MJ duo, and to make things even better, reports suggest that Zendaya will return in future Spider-Man movies. So Tom's version of Peter Parker has both present happiness and future hope, something most superheroes never get. Now let's move to Tobey Maguire, the original Spider-Man, whose story with Mary Jane was filled with drama, struggles, breakups, and reunions. But in the end, they always found their way back to each other, which gave his trilogy a sense of emotional closure. And when you look at Tobey's real life, he actually married the woman he loved, and although their relationship didn't last forever, he still had years of settled family life, which makes his journey, both on-screen and off-screen, the most stable among the three Spider-Men. But then comes Andrew Garfield, and his story feels completely different. In The Amazing Spider-Man, his love with Gwen Stacy, played by Emma Stone, was written with such sincerity and acted with such raw emotion that fans could feel every moment of their bond, which made Gwen's tragic death one of the most heartbreaking scenes in superhero history, not just because a character died, but because of how deeply it hurt Peter Parker. And when you compare that to Andrew's real life, the pattern feels almost cruel. He and Emma, who were once together as a real couple, eventually parted ways, and today, Emma is happily married to her husband. Tom has Zendaya by his side, Tobey had his marriage, but Andrew is left completely alone, carrying the same loneliness off-screen that his character carried on-screen. And maybe that is the reason fans love him so much, because behind the mask, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man feels the most human of them all. He's not just a superhero who fights villains. He's a person who has loved deeply, lost painfully, and yet still continues to move forward, showing that even in loneliness there is strength, and that sometimes the most relatable hero is the one who doesn't always get the happy ending. Click here to see this video. The shocking truth behind dirty Sony politics.